Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, good morning, all of you. One more day, one more life. Just see that I start with this slogan that one more day, one more life. Each and every day is equivalent to a beautiful life. Know that no second, not a minute is to be wasted. And today, the thought that is coming me, the notes that I have made again, it is regarding stomach. Stomach ठीक है तो सब कुछ फिट है, तो बॉडी फिट है, सब कुछ फिट है. Stomach छु ठीक, the सारी body छु ठीक. That is exactly, ladies and gentlemen, what I am going to discuss today. It is about stomach and liver disease, liver. That will be the focus, and it will be tackled in 3 points. That what is the problem that we are going to discuss, that I already told you. It will be stomach, and why we are talking about it, we will just discuss about it. And how we want to deal this problem, that will also be talked about. And ladies and gentlemen, just the few notes that I have made in the morning, and I want to share with all of you. I love and respect. So the problem before us, again starting with Omkar, today is 29th April 2020, and the problem before us is what is the problem? The problem is fatty liver. The problem is stomach, and if this stomach is fit, the body will be hit. That is the aim. That what is the problem, that I already told you, why we are discussing it, and how we will deal with this problem. So why we are discussing this problem? That we are discussing this problem because of these problems, these broad problems that we usually find in you and me, in everybody, every human being. So who do not deal with the stomach properly. And then the problems, why we are discussing this problem is the acidity. Because of the acidity, because of the diabetes problems, because of the colitis, that if we go to the frequent toilet, because of the constipation, the ulceration, the hernia, the appendicitis, gas, not that gas, that kitchen gas. It will be the gas in the stomach. The fatty liver problems. Fatty liver is basically a disease, though everybody says that it is a lifestyle. I don't agree with it. The spleen, the problems in the spleen, the bone marrow. The bone marrow is again related with the stomach. So why we are discussing this stomach? As I told you, ladies and gentlemen, because of the spleen problems, because of the bone marrow problems, because of the pancreas problems, because of the piles problems, because of the fistula, low hemoglobin, the kidney stones, the gallstones, the vitamin B12, vitamin D, phosphorus, iron, calcium. If you want to just increase these things, you need to just wait and just find the answer about all these things. And ladies and gentlemen, now we know the problem. We know the problem now. The problem is the one related with our stomach and liver. I have taken liver. Liver is the only organ in the body which grows of its own. It is a very unique organ that you can also find it out afterwards. It, even from small, it goes to the big one. And then liver is the place where the hemoglobin, the RBC are manufactured, and all the dead, filth and waste is stored in the liver also. And liver also controls the metabolism of the body. Metabolism of the body means that fat, cholesterol, and all other things are controlled by the liver also. The catabolism and the metabolism. So many uses, so many important things about liver. So why we are discussing this because I have already enumerated the problems. If we are having ulcer, if we are having stomach, constipation, fatty liver disease, stones, vitamins not deficiency, we need to just discuss the solution also. Solution, ladies and gentlemen, how? So I have told this under how means how we are going to deal with this problem, what and why we are discussing this, how I have just under three main heads I have decided, I have noted it down to deal with this problem. And this will be, first of all, it will be, ladies and gentlemen, healthy eating. It's very important. Healthy eating, go green, go earthy, go herbal. That's very important. That is the slogan. And again, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this yoga and Ayurveda, we can fix this problem of stomach, liver, and all these problems that I enumerated under the item of why, by yoga, Ayurveda, and healthy eating. Yoga, as you know, ladies and gentlemen, it is from Maharishi Patanjali. Thousands of years ago in Kashmir, in India, he lived. You can just dig deeper and find it out. And Ayurveda from Maharishi Charak. So these problems of stomach can be dealt by yoga, Ayurveda, and healthy eating. Under yoga, ladies and gentlemen, the subheads are the pranayam. Pranayam means very important. Pranayam, as you know, it will be the Bastrika. It will be the Bastrika pranayam. Bastrika pranayam. It will be the Alom Vilom, ladies and gentlemen. It will be like this. Alom Vilom means that it has to be done for this 5 minutes. 5 minutes means that you can just count from 1 to 500, or through reciting Omkar or reciting Gayatri Mantra, and do this Alom Vilom like this. Going inside the oxygen, the air, and taking it out. Going inside the air and taking it out. Because 500 milliliters of oxygen only is extracted when we do normal breathing. But then when we do the Alom Vilom and other yoga practices in this pranayam, 5,000 milliliters of oxygen goes. You know that oxygen is very important for hemoglobin, for each and every cell of the body. Because in oxygen is not in the brain for 8 minutes, a person will be brain dead, and then he cannot function afterwards. So ladies and gentlemen, so Bastrika, I told you, Kapalbhati again for 5 minutes it has to be done. And then there will be Brahmari, then it will be Ujjayi, then it will be Udgit. Udgit will be like this. This is Dhyana Mudra. And then you can have the this Ujjayi also, Brahmari, Udgit, Alom Vilom, Bastrika, and Kapalbhati also. And then of course like this, and hold the breath for around just 1 minute, not 5 minutes, 1 minute only, because we need to give the oxygen to the brain also. You can hold it for one minute and then release it. So ladies and gentlemen, I told you this pranayama is very important for fixing this, these problems of stomach. So, and again, ladies and gentlemen, as I told you already elsewhere, that we also need to do the Kriya Yoga. One is, yoga is not only meditation. Though meditation, this pranayama helps 90%, fixing 90% of the problems. And Kapalbhati also, that Kapalbhati, otherwise how else you will be giving how else you will be giving the exercise to your spleen, to your stomach, to your intestine, to our pancreas, to our gallbladder, if you don't do the Kapalbhati. So Kapalbhati is very important. It's a very important science and technology of yoga for fixing these problems of stomach. And ladies and gentlemen, the other Kriya Yoga that I have noted down, it is, I broadly tell you, can dig deeper afterwards, you can see it afterwards also. It is the Manduk Asana, it is the Suktpadam Asan, it is the Masandar Asan, it is the Vajra Asan, it is the Pavanamukta Asan, it is Setubandh Asan, it is the Nabi, Tadasan, and Nabi Asan. This is very important. Ladies and gentlemen, Nabi is one of the most important things which is beyond the medical science. Nabi here, Nabi, the navel, from which we, during our 9 months, in the mother's womb, we get all the ingredients of life. So Nabi is very important. We can use that, Nabi tail also daily, few drops. But at the same time, Nabi fixing is very important. If we don't have the Nabi correctly centralized from here to here, same with thread, same distance from thread, and there are some other methods also for checking the Nabi, that navel, whether it is center of gravity, whether it is center which fixes the structural balance and the metabolism of the body. So this is very important, Nabi. And there are some Nabi asanas also. This can also make the stomach upset. That has to be checked. I'll just show you that this now, ladies and gentlemen, this Vajrasana means like this, and then you can have it like this. Whenever you have to do these asanas, ladies and gentlemen, you need to count from 1 to 100. 1 to 100, that means at least you can be in that particular situation. You can be in that particular situation for around maybe 1 minute. 1 minute at least. You just see that I'm now sitting in Padmasana like this, and Padmasana also you need to do something like this, like this. Count from 1 to 100. 1 to 100, that means that you will be at least in that position for 1 minute. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this also for fixing the back. My yoga mat is inside, ladies and gentlemen. So this again, I'll tell you one more asana. This Padam Gushta asana. This is very important, Again, so when you do these asanas, ladies and gentlemen, what I am trying to tell you that when we do all these asanas, these definitely help Tadasana. And ladies and gentlemen, this yoga practices we have already discussed, and then how it has to be done. It has to be the fixing of the stomach. That stomach is very important, organ of the body. And then if we just put the correct things there, and if there are some problems, then we need to do this Ayurvedic practices also. And for that matter, water kada means the water is the most important thing. Hot water drinking in the morning, empty stomach. And then for fixing all these problems and fixing the stomach and liver, we can take sof, dhania and zira. It can be just overnight. It can be put in the water, maybe around 200 ml, and the morning we can, after 24 hours or 48 hours, we can drink it in the morning, empty stomach. That is exactly what is. These are all that I have bracketed. It is wheat. Kada Quath. So ladies and gentlemen, this is wheat, same thing, charaita, Kotaki Sarakalap Kwath. It's very important for fatty liver disease. This can also be, we can make a kada out of it and then drink, or we can just overnight, it can be kept in the evening, and then after 48 hours we can just drink this kwath. That is very useful for stomach ecology and good ecology, and this fatty liver disease. And bhumi amla also, that anar, as I already told you elsewhere, this ek anar 100 बीमार के बराबर होता है. 1 anar to equivalent to pomegranate, equivalent to 100 diseases. Munakka, anjeer, bale, apple is very important, chukandar, and gajar. Dahi plus chawal, simple dahi, brown rice, flaxseed also having omega-3, black chana, and sabut moong, that is very important. It is protein. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to talk about this. Brown is very important. Brown rice means brown rice. Otherwise, what is happening, we just take everywhere, we take this, the cover, chilka is very important. The cover of this rice is very useful. It is having protein, it has many nutrients and macronutrients. So once it is removed, we lose it. Then we just get the bad carbohydrates and the fats and other problems, and people stop us, doctors, and stop us from taking rice. The first thing that say that to remove the bad cholesterol and fat, just stop rice. There is one more option for it. Let's take rice brown rice, means that brown rice. That there is brown oil also available. That also can be used for cooking also, in addition to mustard oil, soya oil, and just don't do that palm oil very bad, very cheap, very dirty. Malaysia danger. No palm oil. Just do these healthy practices. And ladies and gentlemen, while we are talking about this, and then flax, we talked about all this. Amla, aloe vera in the morning. This drink is, this amla is vitamin C, and it is the most healthy drink for stomach and fixing all these problems. And there's diabetes, colitis, acidity, constipation. We need to take this lauki, khira juice. These are juices, this is juices. And tripla churan is very important, because that if we want to just have the ecology of the stomach, we want to just fix it. So we have to first clean it, remove everything that's inside. So take trifla, just put trifla overnight in the water and take it in the morning. Trifla juice, that will first of all clean our stomach. And in the morning also, with small water, hot water and sinda namak, rock salt. We can also, that's also one of the processes of cleaning the stomach. And at the same time, once the stomach is cleaned, then we can start on the greening it, herbaling it. Means take herbal products, take green products, take sprouts, take the fibrous food, and no junk food, no Pepsi, no cola, no burger, no pizza, no this what you call that, Maggi. All these are very dirty antibody, anti-stomach products, and no red meat. Very dangerous things. So ladies and gentlemen, coming to the final mantra, that Ramban mantra, if you want to remember, for all health and happiness, and you just see that fixing the stomach, and thus all these whys, why these problems. We have to remember, ladies and gentlemen, this Brahmastra, this Brahman mantra, this ultimate mantra in yoga and Ayurveda. And what does it say? Under 1 and 2. These are two subheads. One is that never take imli. Stop taking imli. Stop taking achar. They are very dangerous. They are anti-human body. They are anti-stomach. Instead of that, we are having the option of against amla and anchar, we are having the option of taking amla, taking ananas, taking orange, taking lemon. These are healthy items, and just reduce the salt, reduce the intake of salt. And at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, this is from the the father of the, I will not say the Patanjali, but in the recent times, from Baba Yoga Rishi, international yoga Rishi Baba Ramdev ji. What he's saying, that don't take salt, reduce the intake of salt, and do upvas, fast in between every month. Have one or a couple of fasts. Upasana means yoga, meditation, meditation, pranayama, that means upasana, and healthy and less eating. So ladies and gentlemen, these were some of the very important points that I talked about. As I told you that yoga needs to be embraced now. Even during the corona times, it's a wake up call for you and me. It is a wake up call for all of us, that we need to embrace yoga, and we need to reset our body and mind, control the body, control the mind, and embrace yoga therapy, and wherever there are problems, use the Ayurveda also, because ladies and gentlemen, from Nar to Narayan, from Brahm to Brahmrishi, from Purush to Mahapurush, the answer everywhere is yoga. So yoga and yoga, that is the ultimate medicine, ultimate Rambam, ultimate solution, and ultimate weapon for all our mental, physical, spiritual, and all diseases. Do yoga in the morning, do Kriya Yoga, means pranayama, Dhyan Yoga, pranayama, and Kriya Yoga, and do Karam Yoga during daytime, and in the evening do Nidra Yoga during night, and at the same time enjoy healthy and herbal eating, healthy and herbal food. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, I sign off because these were the few notes that I wanted to share with you, and I also want to just make a complete document of it. What we are discussing, the chapter was stomach, and that we are what we eat, and what we eat, everything is processed through the stomach and intestines and stomach. Every energy that is converted, every morsel of food that we eat, it is converted to energy, it is converted to the processing of the stomach and the intestine. So we need to be very careful about our stomach, about our intestines, about our liver, and when we follow these yoga practices and Ayurveda and healthy eating, we can fix all the problems that we enumerated under the heading of why. That as I told you, acidity, diabetes, colitis, constipation, and all other vitamins, and the waste product will always come out. If we eat nonsense, garbage, we will be having colitis, we will go to the toilet many times, and then we will have constipation. We will just try to smoke bidi, smoke cigarette, and have tea, Lipton tea, nonsense tea in the morning. Have at least, ladies and gentlemen, we should have hot water, we should have aloe vera, amla, wheatgrass, all other good things in the morning. These quartz and kadas to make our body and skin shine. That's exactly, and then of course the hair also. Everything should be fit and going, and the root to this is stomach. The root to everything is stomach. That's why I have taken so much long today on this video clip and tried to tell you everything that I understood and learned about it, and share with you, because I know that I respect and love you. I respect and love you, and I love the humanity, and I believe that Corona will change us for good, and Corona will take us to heights and a new India and a new world. Thank you very much. God bless you. Jai Bajrang Bali ki Jai. Jai. Oh Bajrang Bali.